What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying Call of Duty League matches straight to you. We're here today, the World Championship weekend. Atlanta FaZe versus the Toronto Ultra. There are only 8 teams going to champs. A win guarantees you top 6. So a win here is huge here. Championship weekend. Let's check out these intros.
I said 925 racks. Just got started, no we ain't done yet. But a new crib, that's a goddamn flex.
I don't like the music. Not saying I don't. I like the music just fine. I just can't put it on YouTube. So I forgot about the music on these guys. I'm not 100% sure what their new intros, if it's allowed. So we're just gonna keep it on.
Inside in Kleenex, the Toronto Ultra. Rookie of the Year candidate, but also MVP candidate with a championship this year. This Toronto Ultra team is not a squad to be met.
And just a reminder, if you guys would please subscribe to the channel. We are so close to YouTube partnership. We are just a few hundred subs away from being able to apply for partnership. So hit that sub button, please. Help a brother out and hook us up while we watch Call of Duty together. Let's check out the LA Thieves intro. Oh, this is new.
Bro, again, Ken? My bad, bro. Is it time? Oh, yeah. We have a problem. See for yourself.
It's me, Shane. Dylan turned me into a dog, mate.
What the fuck?
What the Oh, wait. So what do we do? How do we fix it?
I don't know.
We gotta win champs. Okay, then. Let's go.
Yeah, I need a thrill. I gotta feel all for the game.
No music, but oh my god. That is hilarious. I love it. Yes, get Shane. Someone get Shane. Shane's a pup. Oh, that's hilarious.
Here comes the LA
I love
Thieves.
it. I love that. That was hilarious.
I give to you Envoy, Kenny, Draza, and
I
Octane.
just love their
The
music.
reigning world champions, the LA Thieves.
Yep, LA Thieves won this tournament last year.
New intro, your defending world champions take the stage. They couldn't have
Can they do it
worse
again?
draw going up a team that might have been their boogeyman in the Toronto Ultra, but the LA Thieves are not used to the heat. It's time to get the final match of day 1 of Champs started, Blaze, and it's gonna be a banger.
It is gonna be a banger. Las Vegas, you ready?
All right.
One more time.
Let's get to the match, shall we? We got Bryson Tunn hanging out while we skip forward to the match. Here we go. Hydro Hardpoint start. Thank you guys for hanging out, watching Call of Duty World Championships with us. Let's get into it.
Here for the LA Thieves, but it is a weird rotation and hold rank ton.
Yeah, one I really want to point out that's not on the screen, that breaking percentage. Toronto sitting at the very top against Thieves, who are typically a really good breaking team, who are lying towards the bottom side of things. So LA Thieves, their typical strengths, I want to say, when it comes down to hardpoint, haven't really transpired over towards Hydro. So they're going to have to bring something there. But Toronto Ultra, keep an eye. P1 and P2 is where they make most of their money.
And Envoy was looking to go fishing there for a few seconds.
LA Thieves got a
Couldn't find it in
good
the end,
P2
but
rotation
LA
already.
Thieves on the slightly preferable
P2's in that
side.
back
It does
right
make this easier to get P2
of the
if you want it
mini-map.
in the end, but Ultra will soak a bit of time on P1 and now looking to make some moves.
I really like this play from inside, really patient, finds Kenny, and will now start to try and make some moves over towards the P2 side. Kleenex, big win onto Draza as well. Octane kind of caught off guard here. Nicely done from Ultra to get some sort of inroads over towards the P2 side. Octane will be dealt with. Ultra now only have to look one direction, but it was mostly the kill feed they fell into. Spawns are split though. Ultra did find a way through.
Pushing up to P2.
Key here in this entire attack.
They could take it by force as they're spawning LA Thieves way out.
You can tell this Ultra looking to make their way here for reinforcements at the same time. Draza must strike.
He's waiting for the best moment, but the rest of his team haven't found a way through. Ultra spraying everything in the middle of the map nice and easily. Envoy though can't find 2, but will get shut down. Nice from Ultra. They managed to just find one player to find a way through. Starts to split the spawns. It's then about the gunfights in the middle, but Ultra won. LA Thieves now on the aggression though.
And more pressure coming through. They do not want to give all this time away. They found a couple of kills to begin with inside. Now going to start feeling the squeeze as players melee Thieves come towards him and doesn't get that gunfight. Scrap will be the last one here. He falls as well. A recovery from the LA Thieves as now we are off to the races. The far side, the fights do not stop.
Big win there from Draza. He's all on his own. The rest of the LA Thieves now still spawning over towards the P2 side. Draza will inevitably probably die here, but needs to stay alive as long as he can. Now Ultra have got a pretty
Nicely
easy
done
setup.
from
4
inside.
seconds to go over towards P2.
Why is
LA
my
Thieves
quality
can be very far away.
And again, it falls onto LA Thieves. A hard break. A map they have to move through to get near this point as well. And that back will stay resolute. Inside has not fallen yet.
Sorry about this. Quick second.
Very rotational
Get a
having
better
whoever's
quality.
beaten
I
there
don't know
first, which
why
has been
it
Ultra.
wasn't going back
2 out
to
of 2
1080.
times is pretty much picked up nearly every single point. It's about a 20-point lead for them, but a couple of kills on the inroads over towards the middle of the map. Starting to come through for Thieves. Only a big kill coming through from Hixie. Envoy will deal with him, and it will be a break coming in from the LA Thieves.
He'll try it again, though. Clearance has been seen. He's going to find Envoy. He's going to find him first. Scrap gets his back in. Well, that's 2 kills for him.
Scrap,
The
2
pressure
big
now
kills
goes to
there.
Thieves, but they're going to try and pin them here. Ultra no.
Tries to do a
The
little too
rotation
much,
is
though.
what
Gets
they
you
need more
checked.
than anything.
Oh,
But
Hixie.
He'll get the final few points. He just has to keep fighting the respawning LA Thieves.
Oh.
Hey, it's more
Good
than a final
plays.
few. That's like 20 seconds or so that Ultra have been able to
Hixie's
play
trying to
for.
get
And the
going
important
as he's
thing,
only
as you
3 and
mentioned,
7.
LA Thieves now spawning over towards the backside of P3. P4
Inside
rotation
7
is
and
already
2
there
though,
for Ultra.
doing well.
You just seem to be a step ahead in every single angle so far. They were
Scrap's
first
got a good
on
angle to
P2,
the mid.
But they're first on P3.
But Octane
Never
guns
so
him
slim
down.
the lead because of it. Kills coming in on the mid-map.
Kleenex in the back. Can he hold this down for his
Danny
team?
falls already.
He
Tries to
cannot.
hit it this time. LA Thieves.
LA Thieves
They
gonna
don't
break
wait,
in.
They break
Just
straight back
P4.
into this point. And you can see Ultra just cannot find anything. Kenny will find 2 through ruins. And for now, the LA Thieves will have control. They will have the points accumulating.
And that feels like the first time we've seen Thieves get themselves dug in.
I don't think
Keep an
Envoy
eye on
knows he
Hixie. Seems to have slipped the net. He
jumped
needs the
up
rest of
already.
the team to find the kills in towards the mid-map. Hixie will be there to strike, but he's the only one who can survive from Ultra. Small amount of respite from them on this hill specifically.
That's where that
25
stun
seconds to
check
play
kind of
for.
messed him up
Ultra
because he
kinda
was
slipping
jumping
and
up out of the
those
water.
problems. Yes, he can.
The stun did
Ultra
hit,
just about rebuilt.
but he was already gone, and he was just waiting for water.
Ultra will say, all right, we'll kill you, we'll take the
Envoy
points.
was
We'll get this rotation as well. They have the bodies. Draza will
about
fall
a
as
tie
well.
game going into
Ultra
P4.
will go behind, but should be able to
Wait,
get the lead
P5.
back here on the rotation.
Yeah, and as mentioned, the first time that we've really seen Thieves
He goes from
find
5
a
back to
breakthrough,
1.
find some sort of control. Been fighting very, very hard to try and keep this one close.
Insight,
Well, have kept
big
themselves
win
into the
against
lead.
Octane there.
Again, it's another rotation for Ultra. Insight sitting 11 and 5. He'll be
Toronto
a big
playing
reason
well
for those
here.
rotations.
Both teams
Towards
pretty
the
well
Toronto
evenly
side.
matched
2 kills falling their way.
so
Good one
far.
So far.
Envoy, huge kill towards the back. The pressure now mounts on Ultra.
Envoy,
finds a
big
second as well,
kills.
and now they're looking for it. They smell the blood.
That's
Envoy
huge.
will be stunned, but he has his friends
He has
around
his
him. His
teammates.
teammates are there in numbers, and they have broken this point wide open.
And finds the kill. Just
Another
the
tie
perfect
game.
moments there.
Oh!
This side gets smoked by Kleenex though.
Wow!
For all the hard work that was done by Thieves, is it going to be undone by Kleenex and Co?
Yep.
Scrap managed to find a way.
Wow,
It's a good
Scrap,
fight. He
2 big
shouldn't win, and
kills.
you've seen the play
Close
come. He's
range
letting
with
them
attack.
know. Octane and Co still
That's
spawning
huge.
towards the backside. It's an ever so slight lead for Toronto Ultra, but they managed to break through what looked like a good setup from Thieves.
Thieves, though, no, they have to make at least one more push, so they will spawn P2, so they'll be happy about that. As we go into this second set of rotations, you can see they are behind, but realistically, it's nothing.
Keeping an eye on these spawns over towards the P2. Big fight's going to start coming in, and as mentioned, Toronto Ultra have been really strong on P2. Players like Insight, players like Hixie are always going to be trying to find that route through. Insight's the one to hold it down. Hixie's the one to try and make those sneaky little plays. And Insight, on a little swim around the outside of the map, is starting to work for these P2 rotations, which are going to start coming in 40 seconds. But as this is all going on, there was a little bit of free time for Thieves. Insight's still working the back.
This is everything. Gets his teammate to spawn with him as well. They're going to look at the picture
Ultra
as well.
played it
Octane
slow
is
though.
aware.
Octane.
He has been watching.
Beautiful.
He has been waiting.
Oh.
And even Kleenex will fall
Gets
before him,
Kleenex
but
too.
Ultra will have the
Oh, but they
spot.
spawned in the
He's
back.
not able to get any more. He did his job, but that is
Wow,
not going to pay out
I don't
for
know
him.
how it wasn't
And now
blocked.
Ultra again will have P2.
Oh, I mean, they get a small amount of fortune, but it's when the kills come through that don't work out for Thieves. The kills come at the wrong time, and then all of a sudden,
I don't think
Ultra
they were
are
on
there
point.
To spawn
See,
and there to cause problems. Yes, Kenny will find
they
a couple
had
of
to be
kills
on
in
the
the scrap
point
time as we
for
head
it
over towards
to spawn
P2.
out.
This game is pretty much dead even, but
They
again,
weren't.
it is Ultra. First one's there. It's
Now
felt that way
Toronto
now every
with the
single
P2
hill. With Thieves
rotation.
struggling to break, typically on this map, it's maybe a cause for concern. It hasn't been
Oh,
too bad for them
I
so
thought
far.
Draza was gonna get
Can
that.
Ultra lock in some decent time? The setup is pretty much perfect.
Octane, beautiful shot.
Increases the pressure. We'll have to find inside towards the back and inside. We'll take a few bullets. Envoy getting kills as well. Ultra are being beaten back on P2.
Oh, beautiful.
It's another break from
Another
Thieves.
break.
The rotations aren't on point,
It's
but
gonna
they
be
are
another tie
horse-powering
game.
their way into every single one of these hills.
Yeah, we talked about Thieves' game plan when it's come down to hardpoint. Oh yeah, their breaking has been superb. This map specifically, they've struggled. Not in this game though. Really big break coming in from Thieves. That was looking like a guaranteed 40 or 50 coming out from Ultra, and now they're walking away, licking their wounds. It will be the first significant lead, I want to say, that Thieves have had. They'll be sitting at around 30 points or so by the time we get over towards P3. Well, more so 20, not saying that hard. Heading over here, then. Which way are Thieves going to find a breakthrough? The setup from Ultra is good again. They cannot get broken again.
And this has been the story over and over again on this map. Ultra are here first. Thieves will need to break again. One slip from either of these teams could change the course of the game. Dra's going to find one. Envoy finds one as well. Ultra now going to be feeling the squeeze. They will be spawning towards the back. Still held by Insight. And that's a huge kill from Hixie, but Thieves are here in numbers. Octane trying to get some breathing room. It hasn't worked out for them so far as the point still remains in Ultra's hands.
And if you're on the side of Thieves, you want to just try and keep that
work.
pressure on, but Kenny and Draza dealt with. 30
Keeping
seconds
it
to go.
about tied.
Over towards the P3 side. LA Thieves in the prime position when we're going to start moving over towards P4, but it's a lot of time that is now being given up to Ultra. That 20-point lead that existed for Thieves now belongs to the side of the Toronto boys, and pretty much locking this down comfortably. LA Thieves are keeping them pressed in, though, as best as they can. Thieves will be there for the P4 rotation, but Ultra with a healthy lead by the time we head over there.
And now for the first time, LA Thieves will have a rotation.
My last video, so I can't
but
say
they
shit.
don't have the numbers. The spawns are not with them. Name Draza. Roll everything.
If you can stay alive, the rest of the team are on their way. The rest of the team are about to start winning some gunfights in the middle of the map, or are they? Draza's still surviving, but he's the only one who does so. Everybody else from Thieves falls. Toronto Ultra with a hold.
And they have the hold. Let's find out how they are feeling in the comms zone with the Toronto Ultra. Listen in.
2 hour, 1 was weak. 2 hour, 1 was weak. Close already climbed up.
Everyone's another
Another hour.
One hour.
Go this time.
Archer's weak, hitting front ruins now.
What's it? Outer again.
Count it.
He went ruins, run.
Yeah, got my ruins window.
Try and get out and wait. Outer range as well.
Ruins window now. Top ruins weak and one's outer. Top ruins.
Top ruins there.
Nice.
All the ruins, hitting you all now. Kenny first guy. Oh, take a water out, someone.
Nice, sir.
Archer's, I think.
Go B.
Archer's, scaff. Not climbed up though. Still low.
You still left? Charge
low. I'll see him, bro. He went back.
What's one out of him, I think?
He could have.
He's in ruins. I don't know if it was him, Kenny. He went top ruins.
Top rock.
Top ruins.
Ruins dead.
One more, boys. 2 more.
Top rock. Dead.
That's your time. Let's go.
Go.
Nice.
Back green, right? Shot them, go top.
Yeah, go top. I watch my own water, okay? You're my back door, yeah?
I don't see anything
I watch
back.
my own water.
What's
Yeah,
between
might
me,
spawn dome, yeah. Might get worse here, so
gas.
get me green, yeah.
You two me, absolute P2.
Water.
Absolute deep left.
Oh,
Just get off if you have to. He's
Okay.
going, hit blue. You can kill him. 2 left.
Yeah, he back on now,
Back door, then.
One on blue, hopping up.
Back door.
One shot back.
And the screams of dead echo around the Thomas and Mack Center. Ultra feeling themselves, and for good reason. 27 and 21 scrap at the moment. LA Thieves were here first. But even with that raucous comms we've just heard, this game is not over.
15 seconds to go here on the second rotation. LA Thieves in the prime spot as we're going to head into the third over towards P1 and P2. This game, you are very right, is far from over. Insight and Code did really well to find a break, but it was only a small one. LA Thieves will find themselves 30 behind, heading in over towards P1. P2 rotations are here, but it's going to be a fist fight over towards P1 now.
They need a little bit of magic. Thieves want to hold this. They want to get back into this game and hold the P2 down as well. Hixie trying to find something. He knows there's players in the water. As he dances around and goes down Octane. Looks for his last player. Kenny will take him down as well. But the damage may have been done. The other side of the map, P2 has fallen to Ultra. They will have the spawns.
35 seconds to go here at P1. If you're Thieves, I was about to say it might be crucial if they can get it, but Kleenex finds 2 and just slows them down. LA Thieves are so far away from P2. But last time around, remember the break that came through? It will need to be there again. There's 20 seconds of scrap time though if you're Thieves. It has to go towards you. Now for Ultra, they are set up, they are ready at P2, and they can close the game here.
And Ultra must have iron in their soul and fire in their blood. They can win this, but they must hold off the Thieves who are coming. They can feel it. This break is everything. They have a good breaking percentage on this map, and they need it now.
For Thieves now,
This
you set up in a better spot than you have been before when it comes to these P2 breaks. Nobody from Ultra has shoved forward. Here they go.
The Thieves have broken and they get out of the water. Envoy takes them. Ultra, you were here first, but you are not here anymore. It cannot be won by Thieves at this point, but they can do enough damage.
The problem was there is that Toronto Ultra had nobody over towards the dome side, so they can't keep that pressure up, but they can find the kills towards the back. Kleenex, he's trying to do it on his own. Falls down to Octane, but it's Ultra in the game. Very, very tight. 25 seconds of P2.
Pixie looking for players he knows are coming. Octane opens the door, says hello, and down they fall. Scrat's going to get another one as well. There is a fight on the rotation. It will this time be them as well. Octane is going to go down, but this is not going to end on that point. We will move. We will see another hill.
It was Envoy who wins the gunfight. Over towards P3. Toronto Ultra are going to be about 10 away by the time we get here. Kleenex finding one onto Octane. Scrap and Madraza. Everybody falling. Envoy left on his own.
And he's got guns all around.
This could be it. 12
Ultra
seconds.
Find it. They break the Thieves.
That's it.
Over their knee.
Thieves
and
are
now
nowhere
they have
close.
to move. And they cannot find the ingress.
I don't know, maybe.
It is 5 seconds.
Octane's going to have to
Thieves
shoot
put
somebody.
the feet down, but they do not find the
Nope.
kills.
Ultra
Ultra
gonna take
they
map one.
The Major 5 performance. It's close, but not close.
Scrappy is yelling at somebody in the audience to quiet down as the Toronto Ultra are gonna take map number 1 from the LA Thieves, the former last year's world champions. Let's check out the final scoreboard here. Scrappy 34 and 29, Kleenex 31 and 28, Envoy 30 and 27, and Octane 31 and 26. Good slaying match, but the Toronto Ultra coming out on top in the end. Let's find map number 2, shall we? I think it's about right here. Elasilo Search and Destroy.
Second course, a bit of S&D. Let's see how this tastes for the two teams. Right now, you can see actually a losing record for both sides on it. But is that going to matter, Ton?
Well, we'll certainly find out. I think some of the stats to really speak of, though, is those first bloods for LAT. Very, very high percentage, but conversion has been a big problem up until recently, where they've really stepped it up on that side of things. Toronto Ultra very good on the retake, so keep an eye on that. You may well see something of that nature over towards round number 1. LA Thieves now onto the attack, making some inroads over towards A's first blood and coming out inside Cole, but he's pants down and killed. Envoy finds first blood.
Now, Kleenex is trying to play his life. He's got to shoulder there a little bit of information. Tries to get away. Kenny at the top as well, and he gets that one. Threads the needle, brings it back to a 3 versus 3. But there is an elephant in the room, Ton. And Toronto are going to have to make this move. It is all on them now.
What's the play? What's the movement? Draza will find one, yeah, onto Scrap, and there you go. That was somebody defend over towards him outside. Octane with another.
1v3,
what a perfect way to
Hixie.
answer back to what will feel like a disappointing hardpoint performance. Hixieville in a 1 versus 3. No dead silence to his name. May well get it shortly. Not in the prime position against 3 members of Thieves.
Hixie just checking this now, and now he knows. The problem is he will have to run the gauntlet. Heavily outnumbered. Bomb going to be down, and he goes for the chow as well. There's nothing more he can do. And it's first blood to LA Thieves.
Yeah, and first blood really did help them over towards that A control side, over towards the courtyard, start to make some inroads from there, but played very, very patient as well. Didn't try to make any silly plays, didn't try to get over aggressive. They took their time. They know, like somebody like Kleenex, you've given up the middle of the map. He'll be running straight through that and, well, into your jaws. Very, very well played from the LA Thieves side. Nice and patient. I think it's very easy to do. Come on, Search and Destroy. You want to try and prove a point after you lost map number 1. A really methodical play from the Thieves. We'll find them in the lead after 1 round.
And that's what they're going to continue. That's what they want. Kleenex haven't played with a kill so far, but it doesn't really matter as we go into round 2. Here come the first moves. Already Scratch going to chase off Octane, but Envoy will get that first blood on the Hixie as he falls. Straza gets one on the inside as well, and Scratch like, where are my teammates gone? And down he goes, and Kleenex now under pressure. LA Thieves have swept them off the board. No respite, no rest, no room to breathe. LA Thieves took them out.
And just to kind of go back into that first blood and conversion percentage from Thieves. It's been pretty high all year long. It's been 57% or so from stages 1 to 3. But in terms of their conversion, it was in the low 50s as well. They're still getting a lot of those first bloods, but they're now converting 80% of those first bloods in 2-round wins. It's a big change in the statistics. They've been working those numbers a lot better. 2 prime examples of that in rounds 1 and number 2. 2 first bloods, 2 rounds.
Well, let's see. What can Ultra do? They have the defense this time around. Only 1 kill in 2 rounds, and Kleenex, he catches a couple of bullets, but stays alive, still 4v4.
Envoy still playing aggressively, even though he's on a 4 spree. Bomb going down over towards the side, but in terms of retaking Toronto Ultra, one of the best teams in the game. Envoy, though, is going to be in a prime position to help out the bomb when it does go down. Oh, Nelly gets smoked up. Kleenex, but will find first blood again for Thieves. Bomb now going down, 5-3 for Envoy.
Traza continues as well. It is completely unanswered. There's nothing they can do. Envoy gets 6, gets the cruise. Only Scrap left alive. And Ultra have failed so far on this map. They have found nothing.
Yet to really arrive on El Asilo. Scrap needs a 1 versus 4 to keep this from getting a little bit embarrassing. Thieves running away with a search and destroy so far. And again, it's a first blood, and again, it's a round from it. Ultra unable to answer so far.
That LA Thieves fan is pumped.
Envoy. Everywhere he goes, Ultra tears in his wake.
And just one thing, it just feels like Envoy is running down the middle of the map every single time. You see, he was pretty much uncontested through mid, pushes through barrels, gets himself into secret. No problem whatsoever. Ultra, no clue.
Well, this is where you have to make adjustments. You have to figure out what's going wrong, what can we do better. Only Kleenex has a kill in 3 rounds for them. 7-0 for Envoy, 4-0 for Traza. Octane's got a kill. Kenny hasn't found anything, but this time the tables have turned. Scrap and Hixie opening it up. Eventually Traza goes to work and finds 2, stays alive.
Oh!
Not quite.
1v1.
Not the dream. A 1v1 now for the
That
round.
was almost insane.
And he just does so well to find 2, and Nelly finds the 3rd. Octane, what's the play from his point of view now? Information, there it is. Bomb down over towards BB against Kleenex, Vaz in hand. Octane with the AR, it's going to be a hard gunfight to win. Both players engaging on each other, but getting away.
Oh my goodness, he has he's turned, and Kleenex will win it.
Damn.
A round they so desperately needed. And just a little bit of timing, a little bit of a play. Neither going for the rechow, by the way.
It's a little nervier, champs. I don't know if you noticed. No, and that's always a really difficult one for Octane. When that bomb is down, and then at that stage, when you're up against a Vaz player like Kleenex, and the bomb is in that position, it's always going to be very difficult. Is he hiding on the site? Has he pushed into mid? So much info that is not really at your hands that you really need if you want to find Kleenex in that one. So Ultra have stopped the bleeding. 2 spree for Kleenex, but bearing in mind Envoy with that cruise missile, Traza with 1 long side.
And now we find out if Ultra reverse their fate. Traza says no.
Traza with the cruise. He's 6-1 right now.
Just opens
getting
up the
all
B-side
the
of map
info
for them, doesn't it? Yeah, it goes through the window, but they find very, very little. Now it's all about Octane kind of looking over towards that B side. Is anyone from Ultra leaked out there, thinking the aggression would come in? Doesn't spot anything, but now
Whoa,
Ultra
Scrap's got the big stick.
in position to hold this one down. Scrap with the snipe out, things weren't working
That
over
scared
the
me.
first 3 rounds. Found a kill in that previous round
Yeah.
to get Ultra on the ball and rolling. But the map in a weird place. Big kill from Traza onto Hixie though. That gets rid of the man behind the enemy lines. Octane with another. Narrow 4 versus 2.
Nice 2v4. Scrap gets 1 though.
Gives a sign of life here, but it will still have to be a retake. Scrap and Insight still outnumbered.
Gonna need a gun.
With Dead Silence active, he's found a better gun for this scenario as well, but they will still have to find the kills.
Scrap trying to find something through the wall. Insight just trying to play a bit if he
Oh,
can. But
Envoy came out and chowed
the
him.
right time, nearly finds the kill. Insight now left all on his own for 1 HP.
1
to deal with.
HP. That was his first kill too.
Looking for him, and they're outnumbering him. They're out positioning. LA Thieves keep moving in the
LA
S&D.
Thieves looking good in the search and destroy.
There, that cruise missile, it moved Ultra out of the positions. It allowed LA Thieves to make it more chaotic where they could get those trades in. And now they are having a very, very good time, as well as the fans in the arena.
Yeah, that Ultra guy could have picked probably a better position to be sitting in the crowd, especially in this search and destroy. Not looking good, but LA Thieves will be very, very happy with their performance so far. Envoy, Draza running the show. Envoy's just really had the middle of this map all to his own. And he is reveling in every single moment. That Ultra push him and just push him blindly. Finds one, Draza with another.
Kleenex gets two though.
2v2.
Octane finds inside.
1v2 for
alone.
Kleenex.
He's found two. He will have to get the ace for this to work out. But the stun check comes in. The Thieves have him cornered. He will have to reposition and rethink his approach to this. A minute on the clock.
For all that, they got the information on him. They've wasted some utility and wasted a live 1v1.
Tobias looking for the ace, looking for the clutch, looking for the chance for his team to stay alive in this S&D. And Octane!
Oh! Octane, beautiful.
Plays.
Did not let Kleenex have that
He cannot check every
clutch.
corner. He cannot fire every direction.
He hurt him too.
In the end, it's a quick and simple kill.
Simple kill through that fence. I don't know if that exists, but either way, Kleenex caught off guard on that one. The transition over towards B starts to come through.
I think LA Thieves are 1 map away from taking this round 2,
by Sam.
tying this series up 1-1.
Still in a commanding position here in this search and destroy. And they need this map. They need this map. They don't want to be heading into a control against Ultra. Both teams very good.
1 round away.
Teams. Now 5-1 to the good. They put a lot of money on Thieves winning this one at this moment in time, but now Ultra, can they find a way back? There's been a couple of rounds that have been close. But these cruise missiles are not going to help.
Well, there's first blood. Anna Cruz is coming in as well. Ultra, they're going to be known. They're going to have to try and stay alive.
And what this has done is just completely open field up for
Scrap
Draza.
gets one.
Scrap will find one of the Kenny, but Draza is there to trade it back with a kill onto Insight.
3v2.
In favor of Thieves.
Scrap's still alive.
We'll have to figure this out.
Oh, great kill from Draza.
He's been the star player for Ultra, but he will have to go for the clutch, and he's been found. He's been seen. And the Thieves will not allow him to get a clean kill at any point today. Try and get him. He gets away. Still flying about. No help.
Oh, he missed the knife.
And LA Thieves will answer back.
LA Thieves take map 2. Very nicely done by LA Thieves in that search and destroy. That was a great S&D map. Very, very technical. They did not let any mistakes really happen. They only won 1 round. The LA Thieves did Ultra. Hixie on a 1, Inside on a breadstick. Kenny only had 2, but hell, when you got Draws of 10 and 2 and Envoy 9 and 3, you don't need a whole lot. It looks like we're at El Asilo for a second day stay for control. Let's check it out.
Control map in El Asilo. Both these two teams sitting at okay records. Toronto Ultra though with the better one at 11 and 4. Similar stats across the board. Offensive wins coming a little bit easier for Ultra, as are the defensive ones. You would expect it with around percentages like that,
Energy
that their record
logo
will be looking good. Keeping an eye on Kenny and Scrap, they're the real difference makers for these two teams when it comes down on these maps, putting up serious numbers on the defensive side.
They're both good control teams. This is going to be a crazy one.
Right now, LA Thieves will be the first team to attack. Try and get a good break off of this one as well. Envoy goes for it. He finds his second, but will be traded. And a breath there. LA Thieves will have to reset. Fortunately, they know no player will be pushed up too far yet.
Yeah, they don't really want somebody like Scrap to be doing that. They want Hixie and Kleenex to get themselves in awkward little positions. Scrap Insight, you can sit tight, irons up. LA Thieves will get a closer spawn over towards
so far from Toronto.
far side and can now start to make some
Keeping
inroads.
LA
It's a really
Thieves
good
pushed
start
back.
to the defensive side for Ultra. And there's that play that we talk about. Hixie getting in
Envoy,
from behind,
the
finds
only
2.
And he gets cut down.
Perfect from
Look
Ultra
at
so
pushed
far.
up
And a single
Hixie
member
is.
of Thieves making a forward step.
Maybe have a shot at
they can
B.
do anything with.
Scrap holding down Radio Tower. Insight will try and hold down B as well. Looks like LA Thieves just chose not to go anywhere
Kleenex
near
is there with
Scrap.
attack 56 though.
They've gone a different direction.
That is
Rather than
the
face that rookie.
that's the
They
weapon of
turn
choice
tail.
on defense. You can
Yeah, the
shoot
problem
people
is here
long
for Thieves,
range.
you've had no map pressure in towards the mid-map. Starting to make some
Unless you're
inroads
gonna
over
be
towards
in
B,
that
but they are
building
not
right
winning
here,
gunfights. Eventually,
probably wanna
Kenny
have
and Draza
attack
will get
56.
something on the board, and that just takes one big
Like
moment
where Hixie
to find
is,
yourself in a good position
good
and
spot
control.
for a Vaz.
Push over towards B, starting to come through. Ultra on their way.
Just
See, he even picked up attack 56 because these
Yeah,
gunshots are
You're
easier.
going to see Octane as well, but that nade is better. And now LA
Great
Thieves, they
nade
have
from
the numbers
Octane.
here as well. They're going to find the kill. Scrap hasn't died yet, but he will have to get against it.
They
with
got
the
a
cruise
3-stack
missile.
on B.
But
Maybe only a 2-stack now.
Will they
One
go
of them
for this?
died.
Will they have enough bodies and enough time to get into
Only
this
8
position? That
seconds. They
second
got a
tick is
3-stack now.
almost done.
It's about to come through, but Thieves need to be pretty much perfect. LA Thieves, can you hold it
Hixie
down?
can hold them
Ultra
back
now on their way
here.
over to try and do something about this. Off the
Oh,
top rope was
great
Hixie.
kill.
He gets taken down. Scrap can answer back, but the time is extended. B is
Have to
captured.
get an extra minute to get
Those
the
lives were
easier
looking
point.
a lot worse only 30 seconds ago.
Worse
But
is
Thieves
not
trying
a
to find
word,
some inroad
bro.
over towards the A side as well. Ultra set up, but they found the kills here, Thieves. A minute to go. They have an opportunity here at it.
Inside, no, the pressure is walking towards him. Octane is going to fall as well. Scrap down the work. The ARs
Insight.
of Ultra
Holding down this
may have
radio
given them
tower.
a chance. Envoy
This
still
is
alive,
his
still stopping that clock. Eventually he's
playing
going to
ground.
try and make
But
this
he got
magic
shit on
happen
by
for his
Octane
team.
because Octane
Embo
says
inside
that's
the point.
my
Kleenex
playground.
tries to make his way through, finds the kill. Hixie one over towards the far side, just trying to slow Thieves down. We're on the way. Oh,
Kleenex,
Octane
good
nearly
kill.
turns on Kleenex, but with 45 seconds and 7 lives remaining.
LA
it's
Thieves
looking like
still
an ultra
all
run,
around the
but it's
point.
not quite done yet. Thieves.
Draza
starting to make
still
some
in the
He's
vicinity.
the one they really have to worry about, but Kleenex in the point
But
is
Kleenex
also a big,
cuts
big
him
problem.
down.
6 lives now for
6
Thieves.
lives
5 to
left,
go.
30 seconds.
Still gonna be hand,
Not
have
looking
to be
good
about
for
the perfect
LA.
Push. Hixie still roaming. Ultra have good
Envoy has
positioning.
to
They
make
don't
a
have
play.
radio tower though.
He just got
Inside an
duped
Envoy
on.
looking to try and find something here as well. Kenny will find a kill, but he's only got 2 teammates up.
Only
Scrap
3
looking
lives
for it at the same
left
time,
for
and that's a
LA.
gunning. Kleenex is alive. LA Thieves
be
have
just about
nowhere
set
to
here.
go, nowhere to hide. And that'll be the first round for Ultra. Envoy fighting for his life, but he falls.
And the
Good
damage was
defensive
almost just
round from
done in the
Toronto.
first minute there. Thieves did a really good job of getting a hold of B. It's never chalked in control. It doesn't matter how many lives, time, whatever. If you can find a good break, you can win the round. And Thieves kind of did the hard part over towards B, but you just couldn't get some good control over radio when you needed it.
was good
you found
defense,
Kenny
good
over there, but then
defense.
you've run out of lives, run out of time. It's too little, too late. Thieves with a good answer back to what was a dominant start from Ultra, but Ultra will find the round. Thieves will find themselves some ticks as well. But bear that in mind when we do head over towards the latter stages. But yeah, big performances from Scrapping inside there, and Hixie and Kleenex chipping in the bar area. Now for Thieves, what's the options here? Ultra on their way. Kenny will find the first blood though. Kills to be traded are there. Ultra with some inroads over towards it.
Pretty much the same as last time around, but obviously the sides have flipped. Draza holding down radio tower, nothing for Ultra to begin with. Inside already, lost most of his life. Octane will clean that one up as well. Ultra, a reset for them as they come back off the respawn. Octane though with a stun check, he's going to fall.
And spawn over towards the green side for Toronto Ultra. Starting to make some inroads over towards the middle of the map. And they just pivot over towards the A side. Draza the only one who can really do anything about this here. Kenny now on his way over. Draza just trying to butter them up and wait for the rest of the team to find a way through. Kleenex puts the pressure on, but here come Thieves.
Kenny knows he needs to stay alive. He's waiting to see if any pressure comes through the top as well, but that ticket's almost done as they go to swoop into it as well, and there is a dive and a fly. And this time LA Thieves will stop the pressure. They have stopped that tick going in at 8. Coming off that respawn,
push up on
Ultra
him
will
now.
now have
Oh,
to go all the way
Draza.
through, and that is an
Long-range
absolute
gunfights.
laser.
The Crispies coming in from Draza over towards the B side. I really like the play from them. You know they find the kills over towards the A. You've lost 2 ticks. Oh! Insight's just been eviscerated by Kenny. And LA Thieves are starting to run it up here in the defensive side. Ultra being forced back, 30 seconds to go.
And now they're going to have to commit. They have to go one way or the other. They need to make a move. They found a couple of kills though. They can get back into it, but LA Thieves know this play. They know what's
Toronto
coming for them as well.
on point.
Tiny
Can
has got
LA
two
Thieves
on point.
get
He'll
him
another
off?
Scrap. The
2
only one
kills.
left alive for Ultra.
Scrappy,
This
the only
push
one left.
has
They got him.
fallen.
15
Ultra
seconds
are
to do
beaten
something.
At this point, Octane will be holding field. There is no safe place for them to go.
Oh, this is just dead and buried for Ultra in this round. LA Thieves making it look very convincing, but one last roll of the dice for Ultra. 2 seconds to go. It ain't gonna happen. LA Thieves run through Ultra in round number 2.
That was devastating. As soon as they went for that
Nicely
retake
done.
on the way, something
Good
that most teams don't
rebound
always
there
commit
from
to.
the Thieves.
They beat them back, and Ultra just had nowhere to go. They were just dying over and over again, staggered off of that respawn. And technically now, LA Thieves lead this control.
Yeah, in a better spot to get a hold of that defense heading into round number 5. But looking towards it, a really nice play I seen when they cleared them off A as well. Draza so heads up. No, they're going to spawn over towards green. Get yourself topped in and have yourself a game from there. 2 big kills coming on through to 3 spree for him, 3 spree for Envoy. Kenny 4 in a row. A dominant end to that round from LA Thieves. Can they have a better start to their attack this time around? Envoy onto Hixie, Scrap onto Octane. And that control for Ultra, that was so good
wow.
for the last time. It's still going to be there. Drazah gets cut down.
Still Scrap. Every step of the way. Envoy, though, looking for this kill. Now can they make a move? Already going to stop this clock. They have managed to get onto B, and Envoy!
Oh, wow.
What a 6 streak for him. Turning up, they're going to get into this B positioning. They're waiting for the flag to come through as well. Farming off of that respawn.
Envoy on one right now.
They have to deal with him. They are going to have to find this player before anything else comes through.
Keep going.
The Dark
Yeah.
Prince of Elasilo just keeps on killing everybody on Ultra. That's 8 in a row now for him. The tick's starting to come in over towards the B side. LA Thieves might have a hold of this. Insight's on his way over, but they get off because the cruise missile's coming in. Ultra managed to pick up one of those in a previous round, but that will just slow them down. Thieves still in control over towards B.
Now just getting the kills, and that is slowly ticking up from them as well. Octane holding it. Ultra still want to contest this. They know if they can get a few kills, it might help them out in the long run. But it's too little, it's too late. B is now gone. Only one player, Hixie, remains in a position, but gunned out of his socks. 9 kills for Envoy. They have moved B to A, and the kill feed erupts for LA Thieves. Get in your spawn. Stay there. You are not allowed to come to this point.
Envoy has just ran amok amongst the map here. Just fantastic work from all of the side of Thieves. Ultra just overextend towards B.
That's
holding
it.
on by the hair.
That
and
was
then chin.
perfect
Can get nowhere
control
near
round
Envoy and the boys.
on attack
Standout performance
for
in
the
that round.
Thieves.
Thieves are loving LSCO
Amazing.
right now.
Just glorious.
And that was a massacre and a masterpiece of how to play an attacking role. No deaths, I think, for Envoy on that side.
He might have died right at the end, but honestly, who cares when you find that amount in a row? And yeah, for me, really a misstep from Ultra. They use the cruise missile, but they don't find the follow-up kills, but they keep trying and trying and trying to keep them away from B, when realistically, just lick your wounds and move over towards A. You can hold that down for a long, long time. And Envoy, you are right, did not die. 10 in a row. Hey, let's see a few more.
Here we go, Ultra will now have to
On
find
a
a way
10
back.
streak. Holy
They were
crap.
slaughtered last time. Clinics though opens up, gets on the drive, they're looking for it as well. Kenny's going to be there. But here he comes. Envoy.
Whoa, that sound. I've heard it twice now.
This is Playground. Queenex, first one to fall. That's an 11 streak
me.
now. Still moving, still proving why he's so dangerous and so deadly. He's going to keep going for it. He jumps straight over the top, and that is an overheated channel, but it doesn't matter. The rest of his team are trying to help him out here. Ultra holding down the fort. They get A right back into it. And now they're going to try and transition to B themselves.
And we were concentrating on what Envoy was doing, and Ultra are just sitting at the point and soaking it up. Everybody from Thieves not finding anything, and all of a sudden you're not in the best of positions over towards the B side. Ultra keeping that pressure on. For all it's felt like they got beaten to a pulp in those previous 2 rounds. A very winnable one here in round number 4. Now the pressure starting to come in. Envoy, Octane, just about thriving under it. Scrap finds a comeback. He should not in the middle of the map to keep that pressure on. Ultra still with a very good chance here. A minute and 40 to go. Just got to keep an eye on players like Octane, finding a push-up. SMG in his hands of all things. And Ultra just trying to find those kills in the mid-map, but Scrap's the only one who can do anything about it. They get cut down and forced back into their spot.
And now the issues arise. Ultra do not have the map control. What they do have is Sharks circling them, waiting for their taste of flesh. They are in their spawn and they are in trouble. 1 minute 15 to break this deadlock. Even Octane is flying at them now. They do not want to let them breathe.
Have to be careful though, you start to lose those gunfights. You start to lose control of lanes that you need to lock down. Insight is slipped through one of those lanes that we talked about. He's being found, he's being hunted by none other than Envoy. The pressure just keeps on rolling through from Thieves. 50 seconds to go for Ultra. It takes one good break. That's all it takes for Ultra to get themselves back into this game. But so far, so good for Thieves. They are keeping this pressure on.
They just cannot find any
still
way through at the moment. And
oh, wow, he wins that.
Alive.
Wow.
Ultra will be feeling this pressure now. They know they need to win it.
Yep,
they
got a
have
few
inside
kills.
control, but Thieves are stacked towards this point. For Ultra, it's everything in the next few gunfights. The trades must go their way, but they've lost bodies. And Octane proves why it's the human turrets. And they are back in their spawn with 18
24 and 16
seconds.
for Octane.
One
15
last roll of
seconds
dice
for
from
closing
Toronto
out
Ultra
this
and
control
LSU
round.
control here. It needs to be perfect.
And the
LA Thieves
control
are
map.
starting to turtle up. Toronto Ultra making some inroads over towards the middle of the map. Last chance.
Already knows. Envoy will find the first. Hixie will
could
fall.
be it.
The second one up for Ultra. Kleenex trying
gotta
to
get
dive through.
Kleenex.
As well. Draza will go down to inside.
Scrap's still
gets one as
there.
well. It's not
Point
over.
one.
Alongside Octane will fly out there as well. And to get Scrap inside finds a kill. And they
Oh,
remain
what?
0.1 seconds on it. But they must not falter. Incoming cruise missile. And Toronto Ultra have held again
They got
for a few
the-
more seconds.
No lives remaining. You're going to get towards the point of your Ultra. Draza fights two. This
Yeah, they don't got any lives left. Insight has to. That's it.
There is no
Got him with a nade.
There is no glass slipper on LSilo.
Ooh, that was close. That was too close for comfort right there for the LA Thieves. But they close it out, get the control win, and they are one map away from knocking the Toronto Ultra down to the losers bracket in the World Championship tournament, the biggest tournament of the year. Great map there from the LA Thieves. Envoy 25-16, absolutely on fire right now. Octane 26-17, Kenny 22-15, also all playing well. Looks like we got a Fortress hardpoint. Let's check it out.
Plans. It's champs. Everyone's a shock. You do not want to drop into that losers bracket. You want to give yourself that best opportunity. And maybe this is an opportunity for the side of Toronto Ultra to get back into this one. Records, not too dissimilar. LA Thieves with the advantage in that department. But the real difference here, rotation and break, very, very close, but the whole percentage is something that is not going to be pleasant viewing for Ultra. You've got to hold your hills on this one. If you can find those rotations like you did last time, you lock in hills like P3 and so you should be able to force a map number 5.
Now we're looking for it already. First blows will come to pause. There will be LA Thieves looking for that P2 as well, and they're going to have to break out of this one. Toronto Ultra push back for a second.
Really good start from Thieves, nightmarish for Ultra. Nearly a nightmare of a gunfire for Octane. A really good lock-ins coming through LA Thieves. Fantastic start. Exactly what you want, and now you're over towards the stables. If you scrap, you're just going to find a way to fight your way out. Speaking of scrap, him and Kleenex, very active in the kill feed when it comes down to this map. 3rd and 5th respectively in kills over the 10 minutes per game. It's just kill after kill after kill for Ultra.
LA
but so
Thieves
far,
starting
it is
off well
kill
here.
after kill from Thieves. A small amount of respite for Scrap and Co.
Can
Find a
Ultra
route
get
over
through
towards
here to
P2.
P2?
But a wonderful start for Thieves.
But Scrap gets gunned down on
trying to break
P2.
out. They're trying to get a little bit of way forward. Octane just holding them down here. Ultra still don't have this rotation. They still don't have the bodies either. They are outnumbered.
And that's a cruise missile off the rip for Octane.
Octane already has a
so
cruise.
Well for the side of Thieves, it's not what Ultra wanted. Inside can find one back, but it's been perfect so far from the LA boys. Kleenex is somebody who can maybe find a breakthrough, can find one, gets traded. Ultra not quite at the races yet. It's been great hold from Thieves, 50 points and rising.
Hixie not finding
Oh, Envoy!
And eventually, the toes will get in. Ultra find a way into this point, but they are still being fought. LA Thieves not giving them a second. And this rotation could prove crucial. They have to get past Draza. They need something.
It's a desperation push from Ultra towards the end. They had to find these kills and do so. But Scrap has to back on down. Cannot find anything on the mid-map. Cross LA Thieves. First one over. Scrap just walks through gate. Finds one. Finds two. Where are the rest of Ultra there, though?
Two.
Not close enough. But is that possibly...
Still not enough to get to the P3 area, though. As Envoy gets 2 more. Envoy is the Reaper of Death for them right now. But look, they're pushing through. They got it. Ultra do break the P3 area, able to finally get some time after being down about 50 points here right off the rip on map number 4. Octane with a cruise missile, here it comes. Oh, gets Hixie right off the point. Two freaking trophies right there, but not close enough to save Hixie. Scrap, but his teammates all get 3, able to hold down this P3 area. Should about tie the game back up for Ultra.
That comes down to Scrap. Finding those first 2 kills on the transition, just so easily walking through gate. And that opens up the door for Toronto Ultra to quite happily walk through. Spawn out here for Ultra as well as we head over towards P4.
There is fight. They are not going away in this one. They are a hard fight as well as
Kleenex heating up.
back. still staying alive, trying to play his role as well. Octane will eventually find him. They are
No one
pinning
on
Ian
point right now,
Ultra
like
at the
the
moment.
Thieves
It's a
on it
one-point
for the
game as
initial
we head
time
towards
here.
this.
Inside now, trying to find the gunfight down to Kenny.
Kenny,
Trying to find
great
some
win
right
from
through.
inside
Well, Thieves are pinned
onto
back just a little bit
inside.
here, though. I think they would like to keep Ultra in
Hixie
for
trying
just
to
a
stay
little bit
alive at
longer.
rails.
But force spree for Hixie. After a 0-9 start, can he find the fifth? Not quite. Ultra trying to find a way through. Inside over towards the top rails, and Thieves spawning out. This is potential time for Ultra.
They're holding, waiting for it as well. Those trophies have made him weak as well.
gets him.
Octane finds his way into it as well, but into the guns of
Insight,
Insight, who's
still
still
alive.
trying to make sure he can get everything done. There's Kenny. There's a,
Oh my Lanta.
But it's not enough. Still fighting for his life. Envoy eventually gets him out of top rails, but it has been a hard-fought Cannon's points.
Every dog in Las Vegas here.
Still about a tie
My
game.
word,
Ultra
Insight
not
does
giving
so well
any
to find a couple to
unnecessary
just
time
answer
up
back
to the LA
to Thieves'
Thieves.
pressure. And Ultra will keep this very, very tight. But keep an eye on Hixie here. Well, he's dead already. He's died many, many times. 13 in a row. LA Thieves finding these kills on transition.
13
Looking over
deaths in a
towards
row.
the...
Oh my God, he is.
Kill starting to run on through. You've got
4
Kenny
and
in a perfect
13.
position over towards bottom out as well. Toronto Ultra have got to clear this out.
Right now they have it. LA Thieves just holding. You can see Ultra waiting for reinforcements.
Yep,
Not
they're gonna
overcommitting
spawn
towards
behind
back to
him. He
these.
knows
Not
it.
an
He's
easy
reading
push
it.
for them now. Every angle is being held as they don't get him, but Scrap will find two. He opens up receiving. Octane is throwing bullets towards the gate, but he's now outnumbered and gunned by Scrap on a
Scrap
4.
gets all
It takes
4
every single
himself.
member of LA Thieves.
And they do a really good job there. Ultra, you just have somebody in towards the bottom outside. It's distracting at best. But now Thieves over towards the backside. Neither one of these teams really got a real good read on exactly where everybody else
Draws
is.
a
But it
huge
doesn't
kill.
matter. The gunfights fall over towards Thieves' side. It's a 30-point lead for them. And now for Ultra, you've got to find a way out of these P1 spawns. You have to get out over towards the van side. Hixie might just be the one to get them out as Kleenex and Cole will now find a route through over towards the P2
Back
side.
to P1.
Kenny just
LA
surviving
Thieves
somehow.
have the initial
And just
rotation
slaying
here.
nearly everybody as Kleenex will find them down.
But Kleenex
Losing control
already
of
looking
Ultra,
at P2.
crucially, you do have some men out.
Now you can see a little bit of a pinch developing as well. They've got players coming up both angles. Well, Insight winning a gunfight against Raza.
Big wins.
Scrap continues
Scrap
to
making
make
plays.
sure they do not fall out of this game. Every time they need him, he is there. It's 13-14. The game
Down by about
remains close
40.
from big kills.
They know that Draza is behind, though they did. But the gunfight falls Draza's way anyway. He knows they have to search for him. The rest of the Thieves just trying to create that chaos over towards P1 to try and get a hold of it. As Draza now will stay alive, will get the spawns for his teammates. Good job from him. 20 seconds to go now. Over towards P1. Ultra needed just decent rotation here. Looking like they have that control. It's a 30-point lead.
Insight alone though, trying to make sure he
Insight.
can stay.
Trying to
Needs
hold down this
reinforcements.
P2 area. The heck?
He needs those angles cut down for him as well. He's looking too many different things as well, but that will be broken.
Why is it doing this? Alright. We're gonna have to dumb it down a little. Sorry guys, I don't know why it's giving me issues. I hope it's not messed up. Come on.
And LA
There we
Thieves
go.
in
Sorry
prime
about that.
position. Let's find out how they are feeling
This should
though.
be good.
It's an LA Thieves. Listen in.
Close right now.
They're both going hops, guys. Nice.
P5.
Where'd he go?
Open.
Come on.
They can go right. They can go right. Front of me.
Last one. Player kills though.
Just hide. Yeah, I'm main cam.
I had to go double.
What the heck, man?
Commit to this time. Heavy commit to this time.
That's box.
Top dark to dub. Charlie out.
I got it.
Flag.
It's my left.
Flag, Toby. Spawn bench. Just spawn it back.
Open me. Yeah, I'm trying to help you.
Why is it doing this to me?
Open already. In open. Player kills. Open. Nice. You're up. Player kills. Nice. Good job.
I'm telling this gun.
That's fine.
Challenge.
I spawned in the back. Watch out. There's one.
Okay, just get this time. He's gonna be maps. He's gonna be maps. Get this 20. Get this 20.
He might hit the Zek.
Yeah.
It's Hixie.
Open. Dead. Yeah, one shot. Yeah, let's go.
We're going right.
One shot.
They're probably still
Hey, no, one just spawned on Toby.
I'm trying to hold for a second. I don't see
Okay,
anything.
let's triple right, bro. Let's triple
Yeah,
right.
they have a trophy top circle. He's up there. They have a trophy top
He is.
circle.
Top right. Top circle. I'm on top right.
Okay,
Oh, we should be behind you.
Dead.
Good job,
Nice.
I'm
I
one
jumped
top.
up. Oh, I needed. I'm so one top, bro.
Jump, all jump. Okay, jump. Go. It's close. Two
Hey.
left. I got one.
Hey,
Nice.
I'm
On the
here.
box.
Bass.
Wait.
This guy's box. This guy's box.
Baps as well.
Pull,
Baps.
pull, pull,
Top
pull,
half.
pull. Okay, slow down, slow down,
We have a
slow
streak
down.
or no?
They spawn there. No streak. They spawn there.
LA Thieves
Alright, we're fine.
feeling the
Sorry
pressure.
about
They
that little
tried up the
technical
comms. They trying to get back into this. But the
I don't know what the
rotation
heck's
from
happening.
Ultra is everything they could have dreamed for. They must hold this down against LA Thieves and an on-fire Octane. Scrap is making the pressure on in the middle of that. Finds
All
three
4
on his own.
kills
Completely shuts
from
Thieves
Ultra.
down. He's really stepping it up. We're talking about Octane when we were listening. 29 and 15. Scrap is trying to match him as best he can, but the pressure's still coming in. Over towards the P3 side. It's 3-piece after 3-piece from the main ARs on the teams. Ultra, though, this is something they absolutely needed. We were talking about how it felt like game number 1, but this time around, Ultra haven't been able to find a rotation. The first time they do it, it's a full 60.
And Hixie goes to the reload and he will fall as well. And now Scrap trying to hold it. Already Octane's crossed that 30-point threshold. 31 kills so far for him. A lot of game left to go as well.
The first time Ultra
LA
takes the
Thieves
lead.
still getting
Found
points
a lot
here.
of good pressure around this rail. Side cannot find the kill there if you Kleenex inside though. It was so big for them here last time, but
Envoy,
can
2
hold
big
it down
kills.
this time. Draza will get dealt with. Ultra fighting for the back foot, but the snapper from inside.
Inside, 2
Can they
more.
find a route through? Thieves still towards the back.
Scrap gets
And they
one.
found the kills as well. Octane is down. Guns!
Wow.
Insight turns up on a 5 streak. Everybody falls. And now they have control. They have the lead. They must hold this for a time. They were not good on Blacksmith last time around either.
This time around, though, they will have a cruise missile in the back pocket of Jamie Craven, who just does not stop killing everybody from Thieves that he keeps finding. 5-3 for Scrap, 7 for Insight. It's been pretty much 90 uncontested points from Toronto Ultra. As we head over towards the Blacksmith now, it was very, very messy. Neither team really got a good hold of it.
Good comeback.
Can it be Thieves this time around to find themselves back into that one? But this time, Ultra have got 2 cruise missiles.
They will, and they will use at least one of these to try and break it if they can get in position. They're already finding the kills, so they might not need it. Octane still alive, falls to Inside in the end, who continues to accelerate into this game. Nobody going to be on the point as both teams just throw haymakers at each other across this entire map. Eventually, LA Thieves clean house and get on.
Get on this point.
Entertaining from both these two teams.
They're spawning them in the back, but Scrap's still behind them.
The square up on Fortress that we thought it would be has been entertaining so far. Resurgence from Ultra will find themselves in a 20-point lead as we're heading over towards the Blacksmith now.
Nobody wants to get on this point.
Nobody's
They know there's ARs everywhere, ready to strike as well. But it will be LA Thieves. They've got the scrap time. It will not be a recommit from Ultra on it. They want P1, they want P2, and they want this map.
Making sure they stay alive over towards the backside here. They
About
do not
another
want
tie
to spawn
game.
over towards the P1 side.
Back to P1.
Now this is where you can use the artillery.
Scrap's trying to
game.
figure
You
out
have
where
to
they
say
are.
The game is tied as we head into a third rotation of hills.
All
the kills start to
3
come through
dead.
from Ultra. This cruise missile won't be needed. They find the kills where needed. Kenny inside of Art may just be the one to break them out.
Well, they're relying on as well as Scrap starts locking down.
Wow.
Battening the hatches. Eventually will fall to Octane, who gets his own 2.
Octane.
He can hold on. Come on through, teammates. Let's clear the path, but no! Shut down as well. They are back in the spawn once again.
Ultra can just about win it, but not if Envoy's got anything to say about it. Finds 2 in a row. Ultra can just about win it here at P1. Thieves gonna find a breakthrough. He's gonna find a rotation over
should
towards the
be able to
P2
win.
side. Hixie is not slowing
Okay,
down
not no
now,
more. Now that he
Envoy
got
goes
off.
to the Chow. He's weak. Hixie here as well and will fall.
Big wins.
LA Thieves will not lose onto this point as well. The spawns have been flipped. The shoe's now on the other foot.
Yeah,
as
LA
Ultra will have
Thieves
to break
and in good
find their way
position on
over to
P2.
LA Thieves are spawning them in. They're keeping them in as well. P2 locked in for Thieves. It's a 30-point lead for the side of Ultra. They do still have that cruise missile to help them out here. Draza and Kodo, these kills are massive. Over towards the gate side, there's a huge gunfight. Octane, he's staying alive as long as he can. That's how the rest of Thieves. But
Oh, no, it's a break.
Octane, 20 seconds away from
Ultra.
Ultra, sending us to a map number 5.
They have a little bit of positioning.
Could send this to him
The
at
sky
5.
may open, that cruise missile may come through. There it is. Insight, deliverance from on high. Can he find the kills he wants? He's already contested up by 5-2. Insight will get Kenny, and they are in. They are still there.
That's it.
Ultra will send this to a map 5 in 5 seconds. Draza will go down. There will be a contest. There will be very little else
that's it.
for LA Thieves. And a
Ultra
map 5
taking it to a surge map
will break
to finish it out.
stage.
Scrap wants it bad. He's hyped. He is ready. He really came out to slay in that map 4. Look at this freaking... We got to see what he got here. That was an insane map 4. 38 and 27. Almost dropping a 40 bomb. Octane 37 and 24, but did not get the win. Ultra taking this to a map 5. Can they close it out?
But which way
Embassy
does this
search.
one go? It's a hard one to call. Both these two squads matching up well. And if Scrap's going to shoot like that, Toronto Ultra have got a hellishly good chance. LA Thieves have got aggressive on this defensive side. Now they're going to be punished for it. Scrap is just working away. Envoy will deal with him. It's now a 2 versus 3 in favor of Ultra.
No! Oh my goodness, wait a second. He gets the trade with his own nade. Octane left alone in a 1 versus 2. It's a good start from Ultra. Will it be a good end to the round? That is the key.
Octane staying alive. Ultra with those numbers
1v2 for
is going to
Octane.
make a difference. In
Ball
terms
is
of
down
their plan,
today.
third in the league when it comes to getting these bombs down. They like to do it, and on this attack, they've found it in round number 1. Can Octane do anything about this? Spots inside out, knows exactly where he's going to be playing, but the information is there for Ultra.
Oh, and it's in a good position over there. Bullets are hitting! Octane finds so many rounds, but it's not enough to get a kill. 26 seconds. These players will play their lives. Xi will get the kill in the end. And Octane must be so mad. He's done so much damage that round.
I'd love to see his damage for 1 round there, because that was absurd. Insight apparently built of stronger stuff, as is Hixie.
Yep, some
But this
steel
was
there.
what started things off. The first blood from Scrap, finding the head of Draza, who is so influential for the team of LA Thieves on this one. Scrap with the second one.
another
Draza
snipe.
over the air at 1.56. He needs to be there for the team from the get-go. He gets blooded. Ultra find the round.
And now, we'll see what LA Thieves can do on their attack. They're looking for it as well. A little bit patient from us, but they do get a little bit of B control.
Insight's just going to try to stay alive here, but look at this aggression. Hixie has found a crack in the defense, and all of a sudden he's in a good position to shut this down. The shots are there though, but Octane there to cover. Hixie will get rid of Envoy, but the bomb is crucially down for the LA Thieves. 3v3 retake and have to come in from Ultra.
Scrap may be the catalyst they need though. Has dead silence. He has a vet waiting for him as well. They've called it. He backs off. He's not giving him an easy kill. Not an easy, but doesn't matter. Fight at the same time. It's now Kenny.
He's defusing.
A 1 versus 3. He's a player on top, a player behind, a player on bomb. Can get none of them. Ultra 2-0 up
Nice
now
job
in the
from
S&D.
Toronto.
Huge kills coming in over towards the
2-0
bomb
in
site.
the
We'll
map
concentrate on
5.
Scrap for Octane,
Good
which
start.
is the crucial kill in the end. But Ultra just posted themselves up and waited for anybody to come in for a peek. They find the kills, they find the round. Kind of disappointed with that one, but yeah, if Octane maybe stays alive towards the back, it comes down to small moments. But Ultra already 1 step further than they were in map number 2. There's 2 rounds to the good from them. Toronto 4-1 over stage 5, where they will take their final game in round 11 against FaZe. So they've been great on Embassy as of recent, and have found some way through over towards the B side. But can they answer back? Draza, the man of the moment. When it comes down, Embassy cannot find the second, but in a dangerous position.
Completely changed up as well. Scrap has a Bastet running through as well. Kleenex will find Draza. It's chaos now. The battle lines are blurred. Everybody is everywhere. LA Thieves are
Yeah, they are.
outnumbered. This next kill could be the round.
I don't think anyone has information where they need it, and it is not there for Octane, as Kleenex will find him. Kenny, though, does he get any good timing here onto Scrap? Absolutely not. That bomb goes down. Ultra staring down the barrel of a 3-0 lead.
Wow.
Been dominant so far.
Toronto
Scrap was
looking
running the
good.
show. And LA
This could be
Thieves are
bad
yet
for
to
the
wake up in map
Thieves.
number 5 yet.
They are, and I will give credit though as well. Ultra, the complete change up. Scrap no longer sniping, goes for the aggressive push, gets through. They almost get punished. Tiny bit of COD timing works out, but it works out beautifully. And now, Ultra commanding position.
What's the switch up that Thieves need to do here? First Blood's something that has really come their way quite often, but it hasn't been there yet. It really hasn't. Now for Ultra, is the aggression going to pay off this time around? It's a Change around from them as well, as now Thieves trying to make their way through.
Hixie
Hixie with the
first
first
blood.
blood. Hixie surviving and continue
Second too.
to slay. Finds the second. It's another round where Thieves are at a disadvantage.
Octane has to get out of there. 15 life points remaining. Strong breeze would have knocked him down.
2v3.
Don't have anything. No bomb, no positioning. No idea what these players are. Insight might have been seen by Draza, but he definitely saw him.
Time ticking. On the side of Thieves now, 50 seconds to go, and Kleenex just in a wonderful position to continue his spree, as do Ultra with the rounds. It's 4 in a row for the Toronto side.
Ultra
You are
looking
breezing through Thieves right
phenomenal in this map 5.
And after that last S&D, I was worried for Ultra coming into this one. But it's a whole different ball game.
Not as strong as the fuck you beans chat.
For LA Thieves. An
Not as
adjustment
strong.
is more than necessary. They will have to figure this out. They cannot let 2 more rounds slip, but they must win 6 of their own. Kleenex on a 5 streak as well. Here comes the push. Ultra going super aggressive, but caught. First blood for Kenny. It's been read by the Thieves.
And they're very much buttered up here as they headed over. The health will be regenerating now. Bomb going down. Envoy prime position to do something about this, and he may well start to move there as well. Yeah, okay, Scrap starting to move around. Doesn't cover off the bases where Thieves are sitting. This would take something for Scrap to win this round. Not going to happen. Thieves will get themselves onto the board. And it's just the aggression
Thieves,
from
finally.
Kenny. Catches so many of them across, not just finding the kill,
Get around.
finding the info. He's seen a lot of bodies. And LA Thieves can just sit back, try and find the picks. They knew a lot of Ultra were around that site. They find the round, and a much needed one at that.
Just managed to break down the walls. Ultra had a strategy. That strategy only lasted about 5 seconds until Kenny got the first blood. But something to smile about for LA Thieves. Ultra fans, they want to keep going though. And here at Champs, everything on the line. Last match of the day. One team moves forward, one team moves down.
And that was one of the first examples we've seen of some of the heavy advantageous stats from some of these two teams. Map percentage is there for Ultra quite a lot, but LA Thieves, one of the best teams that we've taken over towards the B side, and there's the first blood. Draws it with a 3 spree, starting to wake up, but is it going to be too late? This bomb will go down. Are Thieves going to be in a good enough position to deal with the pressure that will come in from Ultra?
He already finds one as well. Draza going to be up top. This is prime position. Everybody's going to know he's here, and he guns Hicks. He gets away. Will he get the second? Still alive. Scrap eventually guns him as well. Down to a 2 versus 2. But they will have to find these players. Kenny and Octane combining into a 5-1. Kenny for the clutch. A 1 versus 2. Oh, doesn't get the kill on the inside. Scrap it overwatch. Kenny finds it. 19 seconds. A 1v1. And here we go. Kenny looking.
Did he see him?
Guessing. Going for inside. And oh my goodness.
Wow!
LA Thieves bomb down. 4 players up. Prime positions over the map. Die to Ultra.
Insight is clutch,
Did
man.
not finish his dinner on
Holy
that kill.
crap,
Guy
he
who
is
was over towards the
clutch.
bomb site. If he kills Insight there, he gets away into orange. Scraps top embassy. The round is probably gone. But he doesn't find the kill. Does so well to find Scrap. Insight was so close to defusing it, but sees Kenny, hops off it, guns him. Ultra 5-1 to the good here. And the map
He's got to wait,
so much,
man.
but
He's
it's
got
been
to
so
wait
one-sided.
a few more
Thieves
seconds.
need a huge comeback now.
Scrap has brought out the old boomstick once again. Devastating first 2 rounds.
Last round
Since
could
like
be.
since. Already pressure for the both teams. Have everything up, but Scrap will
Draza does get
and
Scrap,
so will he get the
and
second.
Kleenex.
Goes down as well. Envoy finds the third. LA Thieves says this is not ending like this.
Not this quick.
Impressive play from Thieves once again. They find a route through over towards the backside, which just allows everybody else from Thieves to take a step back. Don't need to be too aggressive, but draws a gun to one up top
Nicely
embassy. He
done
says,
there
yeah,
from the LA
that guy on the
Thieves. Keep
bomb,
themselves
nobody
in it.
covering him. Pops his head over, finds the second.
They're gonna have to do the gentleman's
But is the
sweep.
resurgence too little? Is it too late? From Thieves now, 5-2 down.
That's where you give them
long
one
way
round.
to go. But before you put this in
Or
the realms
they
of
give you one
possibility,
round and you sweep them.
Ultra will still be feeling supremely confident here. In a really good spot, they're being commanding. Now Thieves on the attacking side. Can he get across the B? Uncontested. Oh no! Oh no!
What the hell happened there?
It is not where it's supposed to be. It needs to be on the floor. There's the first blood.
Oh my god.
And Ultra have taken
That
this
was
match control away from them.
terrible.
Hixie staying alive. But Thieves will have to do this now from the back foot.
What's plan B? What's plan B for Thieves? Hixie trying to stay alive. Kleenex with another. This might be the game.
It just might be. They're looking for it as
That's
well.
it.
Ultra.
One
They can
left.
feel it with their blood
Octane.
singing. The hymns of victory are ricocheting around the arena.
This
Only
could be it
Octane
here.
can
They're
do
hunting
something in
him
a
now.
one
Here comes
versus
Kleenex.
four.
Baba
But
Box
much like
dead.
the Darkness at dawn, they are banished to the lower brackets. Scrap letting them know. A repeat of just a little while ago as well. Ultra move forward at camps.
Ultra
LA Thieves.
going to move on, and the LA Thieves going down to the elimination bracket to possibly be eliminated tomorrow, I believe. Very, very good search and destroy match out of the Toronto Ultra. Let's see if we got a post-game interview. Let's see one. Oh yeah, it's Scrap. We gotta listen to Scrap, right? Let's check it out.
Honestly, Ultra will be looking at some of the mistakes that they went through and saying to themselves what they can fix. Elasilo
Shut up, Tom.
with Blaze.
All right, Las Vegas, give it up one more time for the Toronto Ultra as they move through the bracket. Scrap, what a series, okay? You guys absolutely deflated this crowd. Talk to me about, like, just how do you feel right now getting that first series out the way?
It's a big one, you know. I came out, I knew we were expecting the Thieves fans to be a boon, but, you know, they're a bunch of, you know, shitters that just sit here and watch me play. So, you know, it is what it is. And, yeah, it was a good one.
It was a good series right there, going all the way down to the wire. Now, one of the turning points in here for me, it seemed like it was maps 4 and maps 5, all right? You and Hixie was turning up right there. Talk to me about the keys to success on those last 2 maps that you guys were down.
Yeah, you know, the second map, third map, you know, it's a silo, kind of shoot me in my back, you know, not really gunfights. You know, fourth map, you have to beat me in a gunfight. Fifth map, it's my play spot, you know, snipers coming out. And, yeah, it's just a masterclass overall.
It was a masterclass, okay, coming out with that dub. Now, I'm going to let you get going here so you can get ready for day number 2, but any words out there to the Toronto Ultra fans that were supporting you guys last event and supporting you here now at Champs?
Yeah, shout out all the fans here, my family, my girl, everyone's here. Everyone back home in Canada, I appreciate it. And, yo, let's come win this shit. Let's get this fucking ring.
All right, much love to Scrap here. That's going to do it for us on the stage. Chris, close.
All right, before we go, let's take a look at what we got here tomorrow on the bracket-wise. I think I saw a bracket here. Here we go. Atlanta FaZe, Toronto Ultra, Optic, New York Subliners, both tomorrow. But then the elimination bracket, Seattle Surge, and then LA Thieves, Boston Breach, Minnesota Rocker. Before those two, all 4 matches tomorrow. On Friday, we're going to bring you as many as we can. Definitely going to bring you those winners bracket matches tomorrow afternoon at the 3 and 4. The 12 and 1 might be a little bit hard, but we're going to try. I appreciate you guys hanging out, watching Call of Duty. Please like and subscribe, please. We're very close to partnership on YouTube. Much love. Catch you guys tomorrow for more Call of Duty action.